A massive steel plate came crashing down on the boy's shoulder. He clenched his teeth, refusing to let out even a single cry of pain. The crowd around him froze in shock. The girl hiding in his arms stared at him, wide-eyed, but the boy simply pushed the heavy steel off with his bare hands and tossed it aside. Not long ago, Suni and her mother had just moved into a new home. While hanging laundry, Suni noticed something strange hiding in the corner. Her mother grabbed a broom, first trying to drive it away, then coax it out. To their surprise, it wasn't an animal at all, but a ragged, filthy teenage boy. The kind-hearted mother tossed him a potato. The boy eyed it warily, then snatched it up, devouring it hungrily. Mother and daughter were stunned. Within minutes, he had finished an entire basket of potatoes, and then refused to leave their house. Suni's mother had no choice but to call the police, but he had no name, no words, no identity. The police couldn't do anything. Even the shelter turned them away with endless excuses and paperwork. In the end, the compassionate mother brought the boy back home. The first thing she did was bathe him and clean him up. At dinner time, the boy hesitated at the door, too shy to enter. But the moment he saw the table full of food, he lunged forward, grabbing food with his bare hands. He ate like a wild puppy. Watching this, Suni was disgusted. A perfectly good meal, ruined by his messy eating. Unable to stand it, she stormed away from the table. That night, her mother let the boy sleep alone in the room, but he howled at the moon outside the window like a wolf. The next day, Suni tried to move a heavy box of books. Struggling, she panicked when the boy stepped toward her, thinking he meant her harm. But instead, he lifted the box with ease. Only then did she realize she had misunderstood him. Just then, Suni's ex-boyfriend showed up, pretending to be helpful, but he couldn't even lift a single box. Soon, he started making unwanted advances, his hands all over her. At that moment, the boy stepped in. He scared the ex-boyfriend off in an instant. Then he turned back, waiting proudly for Suni's praise, before happily munching on his corn again. That night, Suni noticed he still ate with his hands. An idea sparked in her mind. She pulled out a dog training manual. The next morning, she discovered her mother had given the boy a name, Shulsu. Not long after, Suni brought out some potatoes to begin his training. But before she could even finish her first command, Shulsu had already swallowed one whole. Suni could only sigh in frustration.